Yes, so welcome guys. Today we are going to see authentication bypass vulnerability. So what is authentication bypass? Why are we going to do authentication bypass? What is the severity of this attack? And what are the different ways to do account takeovers? Basically, all this will be achieved in further slides. So let's see how a auth bypass works. As you can see, on the client end at the left side and at the right side at the server end, when the client is communicating with the server and sending one request to the server will respond to the request by sending a response. And when the client is able to modify the response, let's say instead of client, attacker is able to modify the response, then there becomes authentication bypass if the application is just checking the client side code instead of checking the server side code. So we are going to see authentication bypass, in which we will see OTP bypass, one-time passwords bypass. So basically checking whether the OTPs are right or wrong improperly leads to this type of bypass. Verifying at the client side only and taking decisions is very dangerous. Only allowing logging into the application based on true or false conditions are also very dangerous. So it's practical time, and let's see one of the OTP bypass vulnerability under authentication bypass attack. As you can see, there is an application called as healthy.in on which I am just making an account. I am signing up using my details, in which I have entered my name, my email address, my mobile number and a password. And now I'm going to hit sign up. After clicking on sign up, as you can see, the application has sent an OTP to my number. So let me just enter the OTP as 0000, any random 4 digits, and the application will tell me it is an incorrect OTP. Obviously guys, because this is a wrong OTP that I have entered into the application. Now what I will do, I will go in my burp suite and I will again enter the wrong OTP. As you can see guys, this is the request which is going to the API of healthy.in. This is an API call request which is going to the web server. And in the API request, you can see this is a post type of request, and the body contains the mobile number, the OTP. So I will forward this request now. And before forwarding, I did response. I want to see the response of this request. So I did intercept the response. Now I will forward this request, and as I did intercept response to this request option, I am able to see the response of this API request that was sent. And in the response guys, you can see in the body it is saying status 0, message incorrect OTP, please try again. As we already saw onto the website, the OTP is wrong and there comes an error message which says incorrect OTP, please try again. So now what we are going to do is we are going to modify the status as 1, and we are going to write in the message correct OTP and forward this response to our browser. And let's wait for the browser. and the browser will get automatically refreshed. The application has now logged me into my healthy account. As you can see, I cannot change the number, the email, and I'm inside the application. So through this way, I was able to perform a valid authentication bypass. So basically a OTP bypass into a healthy.in application, wherein I achieved this attack by doing response manipulation, as the application was vulnerable, as the application was only checking at the client side code. Thank you.